What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're going to be talking about signs that a narcissist is about to bail on you. Signs that a narcissist is about to dip out and leave you. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a self-aware narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Welcome back, folks. Yes. Signs that a narcissist or toxic person is about to bail on you, about to leave the relationship, about to dip out on you. So this question was actually recommended to me from the comment section. Somebody said, "Hey, Lee, can you do a video about narcissists and when they're about to leave you?" I'm like, sure, that's actually a good idea. I'm always searching for new video ideas and things like that. Typically, I get them from my people submit the questions or whatever in my support group, or the members only part of it, and we go from there. So a lot of times in toxic narcissistic relationships, sometimes narcissists will ghost you, right? Sometimes they'll ghost you, they'll dip out on you, they'll, just vanish into thin air, right? And there's no signs that they're about to do that. In the morning time, they might be like, "Hey babe, have a great day, see you later," and then you never hear from them again. It's like they disappear from the face of the earth, right? And then on the other side of things, there are narcissists that kind of give you signs and things like that, like signs and symptoms and in a different space and things like that. This is why I tell people, this is the biggest sign right here. This is the biggest indication that this can happen to you. Like, they just become withdrawn in the relationship. That's one of them right there. Like, they become withdrawn in the relationship. They just start to kind of check out of it. They start to devalue you and treat you differently. Like, you can feel it. Let's be real. You can feel it. You can feel the difference in behaviors. Like, sometimes it's abrupt. It's an abrupt stop in change in the behaviors, right? Sometimes it's abrupt. Not every single time, but sometimes it can be absolutely abrupt in how they manage things and how they work through things, right? They can do it like this because it helps them in the long run. Like, the abruptness, it's like jumping off. It's like y'all in a happy relationship, skipping hand in hand, right? Y'all skipping like, we're in love. This is the best relationship ever. Y'all skipping. And then the relationship, y'all fall off a cliff. Like, you take a fall down a chasm, a fall down a cliff, right? And that happens. And then, like, abruptly, they stop telling you that they love you. They abruptly stop kissing you, stop giving you affection and things like that. They abruptly change their behaviors and become super short-tempered with you. Things that you used to tell a joke to them, and you'd be like, "Hey, babe, you remember this right here?" And then they'll just like, that's so stupid. Like, nobody wants to hear that ignorance. And you'd be like, what the hell? What in the hell is going on here? Like, they start doing that type of stuff right there to mess with you. And it does get into your mind. It does get into your head. Like, you can feel it. You're like, okay, what's going on? And you think it's something to do with you. You think it's all you. So you start to try to change you, and they still don't treat you any differently. They still don't alter or change their behaviors. They still don't do any of that type of stuff that you need them to do, that you want them to do, right? They do a lot of this stuff to you, and they just keep messing with you. They keep messing around with you. They keep antagonizing you. They keep doing little things like this. They continuously drown you out and just to mess with your head. It happens time in and time again. It really does. So this is the thing I have to tell people out here in these situations. Like, you're dealing with them. Like, I'm not telling you to exit stage left when they start treating you differently, but start kind of getting things in order, just in case. Just in case that they're about to dip out on you, start getting things in order. Make sure, if you financially depend on this person, make sure you start getting the finances in order. But make sure you can monitor the bank accounts. You have access to bank accounts and information like that. Money, like if you're a stay-at-home parent and whatnot, and they start to treat you differently, like they're about to fade to black on you, like they're about to leave the relationship. Make sure that you start getting your ducks in a row. Start getting things in order. Start preparing just in case. You don't want to be caught high and dry, right? They serve you divorce papers out of nowhere. They file for separation out of nowhere. And you're like, what am I going to do about money? You haven't worked in years. You've been staying home with the kids. What am I going to do about money? You have to depend on them. So you can't go no contact with them. You still have to depend on them and stay in contact with them. And hopefully they still pay the bills. They still do what they've been doing. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they leave you high and dry and things like that. So start to prepare. If you start feeling that they're treating you differently, start to prepare. You know what I mean? Just so you don't want to get caught high and dry. Another sign, y'all, is that sometimes they will tell you. This is not even just a sign. They'll tell you that they're unhappy straight to your face. They'll tell you like things are different. Do you feel, or has anything changed? Do you feel like our relationship is the same anymore? Do you feel like we've lost the spark? They'll talk about sparks and fire and flame and whatever it is. They'll start asking you this type of stuff like you just like, what? And you'll be like, what the heck? Sparks and flames? Like, what in the hell is going on here? What is the situation? How is the situation arisen? Like, what is the dynamic? What is the, is the word platitudes? Does platitudes work here or doesn't it? Answer the question. Does platitudes work here? What are the platitudes? It probably doesn't. Sound ignorant. I'm trying to use big words and sound ignorant. I know. But this is what happens, y'all. So they sometimes will tell you straight up. And then if they tell you this type of stuff, your heart will drop, your heart will sink into your stomach. Again, I'm not telling you to leave the relationship, but start preparing. Start preparing just in case. What in preparation looks different for everybody. I'm not telling you to go find a new partner. I'm telling you to just maybe find, just get things in order. Get your affairs in order, because that's what happens too. That's the next sign. Affairs. They're having an open affair. They're having an affair. You find out about it. They tell you that some narcissists are bold as hell and think that they can talk to you and treat you any type of way. Some of them will tell you that they're not going to stop having this affair. Some of them will tell you straight to your damn face that I'm not going to leave them alone. I'm still going to talk to this person. You can do what you want to do. And they don't think you're going to leave them. They think that you're going to sit right there and tolerate it. And have I talked to a lot of people who do stay? Yes, I do. Because this can come from an abrupt place. You find out about the affair. They start coming home late at night, which is typically a sign of affair or a sign of unhappiness, at least. At minimum, if they start coming home later at night and turning off their locations and things like that, this is at minimum a sign of unhappiness and unease and unrest in the relationship with them at least. But most times they're out here cheating and don't want to tell you what they're actually doing. Right? Am I right? Yes. So they actually will tell you that they're having an affair sometimes, and sometimes you'll find out about it on your own, and they expect you to sit there and take it. And you don't have to, y'all. You don't have to sit there and take it. You don't, you don't have to sit there and take it, y'all. You really don't. And this is not me trying to chastise you or hurt your feelings or anything like that. I want you to understand that you don't have to sit right there and take these behaviors. But plan. You use discretion and act accordingly. Sometimes you have to make a plan. And sometimes your plan takes a while to develop. And that's okay as long as you have a plan. Because sometimes, like, even if you can't leave right now, and they tell you that they're having an affair and they're coming home late at night and just stinking, smelling like a used rubber or whatever it is, and they just get in bed with you, try to snuggle up with you. Come on, y'all. That's so disgusting when people, and some narcissists will sleep with their affair partner, come home and try to sleep with you. And you knowing it. And sometimes it's just a disgusting mindset, y'all. And in this situation, they are feeling like they are winning. They feel like they're getting all their needs met, and they think you're going to stay there. Especially if you have kids. Right? They'll tell you, they'll just like, oh, you're going to break the family up for this? Wow. You're going to be selfish as hell? Wow. You're going to be selfish and break the family up just because I had one little affair and I slept with my one affair partner 100 times? Wow. How, look at you. You just family ruiner. And guess what happens? They end up leaving you for this other person. Y'all, some of these situations, like, I know everybody's situation is going to be different, but some of these situations everybody's situation is horrible to be a part of. But I did a video very recently. Like, some of them are worse than others. Some of these people, y'all, are financially abusing the hell out of you. You have no other, they move you across the country or out of the country. You have no other resources. You have to depend on them, and they're having this open affair and daring you to say something or do something about it. Daring you, knowing that it'd be very difficult for you. And sometimes over the course of this toxic relationship, you've lost your friends and family. You don't talk to them anymore. You've been so super isolated because the toxicity has isolated you from your friends and family. Now this is a part of you. So I want y'all to win, y'all. I really do want y'all to win at all costs. This is me telling you to win at all costs in these situations, in these spaces. Because if you don't, that narcissistic person is just going to keep doing this type of stuff over and over again because they feel like they're allowed to do it. They feel like they're allowed to do this type of stuff. Baby steps in the right direction. This is what happens to so many people in these relationship dynamics. They feel like they have you trapped. They feel like they have you bent over a barrel, so to speak. But that's what I'm saying. Like, these are just a few signs that they're going to leave. There are more. What signs did you experience that your partner was going to leave? Again, dismissiveness, avoidance, withdrawing affection. They stop sleep. They stop sleeping with you. They stop sleeping together. They start sleeping on the couch. They do things like that. They just start disconnecting from you. You get on their computer after they got off of it. They're Googling divorce lawyers or doing apartment searches or house searches and things like that, trying to find a place to rent. These are signs. These are signs. And some of these signs, they absolutely want you to see, because they want you to feel like you have no choice but to take these toxic, narcissistic ass behaviors. They want you to feel like this is how things are going to go. They want you to feel this way. Again, they want you to feel like you don't have any kind of say so or position of power. So that's what I'm saying. If you watch these videos and any of this stuff resonated with you, or any of the comments resonated with you and whatnot, drop it. Like I said, just start the plan, y'all. Start the plan. Again, y'all, follow my other YouTube channel. It's called Lee.actions. It's Lee.actions. That way, like I said, I do my reaction videos, my text and message breakdowns, and my story time over there as well. So make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. Mental Illness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.